So, you know, things are never gonna be perfect. You know, I think a lot of times people are looking for this perfect time to start, perfect time to make a move, perfect time to do anything. And a lot of that can get in the way of progress. A lot of that can be this debilitating sense of trying to make things perfect or Monday, or if I save a little bit more, if I do this, I start this. No matter what it is that you're trying to accomplish, at some point, you're gonna have to make the leap. You're gonna have to throw a little caution to the wind and just get started. Whether it's starting a business, or it's gonna enter a powerlifting meet, or any type of competition, or even your health. Like if you're gonna start eating better, you just have to get started. You're gonna fail, there are gonna be mistakes, and there's gonna be setbacks. That's part of it. Since I'm out and about on a morning walk, I went ahead and picked up a donut for Bond, since she's deadlifting today. She may or may not want it, but it's the thought, right? Who doesn't want a donut? I want one, but I'm too fucking fat. See, but no matter what your thing is, there becomes a tipping point where you've got to make that jump. And I see a lot of people panic about that. And if it's competing, get in and compete. There's really no risk. People have this fear of, am I ready? Am I ready to do that? And this mirrors a lot of things in life. So, are you ready? Are things gonna be perfect? Probably not. But also, don't spend a bunch of time practicing for a thing that you don't know how to do. Like, you need the experience. So I opened my first business in 2005. I opened a bicycle shop and it failed. Weren't making enough money, poor planning, a lot of those things. Also 22 and just not the smartest guy. But as I was saying before my camera shit the bed, is I started a business, I really wasn't prepared, and it failed. But I learned a lot of things from that, and that experience is what helps you make better decisions going forward. So you can't be afraid of failure. Same as entering meets, same as doing competitions. You gotta get better at the actual doing the thing instead of just prepping for it. Now don't confuse what I'm saying with go in unprepared. I think you should be prepared. What are we even doing back there, guys? Having a fucking cat party? There's still a point where you have to take the jump. And there isn't any amount of preparation that's gonna make that time feel right. For those of you out waiting for the perfect moment to do things, it just isn't gonna come. Educate yourself the most you can, but at some point, you gotta jump. You gotta make those decisions. You can't sit around just waiting. Look, the clock's ticking. And so you just gotta be as smart as you can, educate yourself the most you can, but still take action. And take smart action so that you still have not all your eggs in one basket and a ton of risk and very little reward. Now when it comes to something like pursuing a passion or starting a business, doing something like that, there's no real safety net, man. If you're gonna do that, at some point there's a risk and you gotta be willing to take it. Now things you can do to help yourself, if you're planning on wanting to leave the current gig that you got to start doing something you give a fuck about, my suggestion is start paring down your lifestyle the most you can to make it as affordable as you can for things to have breathing room. For example, with HVIII, while we're 5.5 years in now, I didn't pay myself for the first 2 years of it. And in the first 2 years of it, the first year we did about 115,000 in gross sales, which sounds like a lot, but it's not, especially when you have to reorder products, do stuff like that, and you have expenses. And the second year we did just about 700,000 in sales, and that was enough to start a very small salary of about $40,000 plus expenses. So be smart and understand a little bit of what you're dealing with going forward. So the cheaper that you can make your life and make your life more affordable, the more freedom that you can give your business some chance to breathe and be successful. So a lot of work on the computer today, so simple breaks to get out, walk around a little bit. And since there's a little park not far from our house, catch some pull-ups, catch some rehab, and get back to work. If there's anything I took away from the podcast that it would stand, it's stuff like this. It really does make a big difference. Thank you. These Twinkies from the video we just shot. I'm gonna go deposit those at 9 for 9 and let those fucking monsters eat them. Quick workout, got that done. So still doing what needs to get done. A bit of walking, some stretching, trying to do things to make my body feel better, to make me able to do more of the endurance training that I'm trying to do. Strength right now is not a goal. What's important for everyone to understand, like I keep getting messages of like, how am I balancing strength with the endurance training? I'm not. I'm not concerned with strength right now. My goal is to make my body feel better and start addressing a lot of the imbalances I have and what I have still left over from surgery of just needs to be rehabbed better. So, all in all, good fucking day. But as I was talking about earlier, like, you gotta be smart with whatever decisions you're gonna make. And if you're gonna punch out and you wanna do your own thing, be prepared for that risk. Now, there's never gonna be a great time. There's never gonna be a great time to do your first meet, to start your own business, to quit your current job. So make educated decisions, but get to getting, you know, and listen to the mistakes and listen to failures and try not to repeat them. What you can't do is just hold on to a line that you think is right and not adjust to what has to be done. You know, we've had struggles with hate brand. I've made stuff that people don't like. I've made stuff that didn't sell. I've mismanaged money. Like, all of these things come with it. The failures and all that, you gotta be ready to deal with. Try to keep risk to a level that it's not sink or swim. I think that's a lot of what we saw at the Arnold this weekend was people have a ton invested in this weekend and it didn't go off, and now people are stuck with a lot of stuff. It's really tough. I don't have an answer for that, but I know for me and why we've done what we've done is I don't overspend. At the end of the day, what it all comes down to is things are never gonna be the perfect scenario that you want them to be. There's always gonna be a risk to take, and if you're waiting for perfect, it's never gonna happen. So my suggestion is make educated decisions, get started, and figure out what risk you're capable of dealing with. Get the fuck after it. Get busy living. Today was a really fucking good day, man. So, hope you guys have had a good one as well. Thank you guys for watching as always. Spread hate, always party.